Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And the Cleveland starting five. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, they've got Joel Embiid. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now here's Mitchell. Allen a screen. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. No good on the triple. And here is Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Garland. Pass to Embiid. The 3 is up. Cavaliers with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
Mobley. Back to Hunter. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. George against Mobley. George feels it out a bit. Out to the right wing. For 3, Maxey. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Maxey. 26 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Pass to Oubre. This one for 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Garland. Inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
And here are the Sixers now. Trailing by 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. And I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
The pure talent of Joel Embiid knows no bounds.
Garland against Maxey. Outside Mitchell. Allen a screen. Clock at 6. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Shoots over Embiid. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at Cleveland, a decent start to the season, They're 7th in the conference, but hoping to climb higher. And, of course, there's the 76ers, back 2.5 games.
When I look at the 76ers, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
So it's Philadelphia now after the basket by Cleveland. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
All right, Richard, when you think about where Joel Embiid stacks up with the great centers, he's put up some historic numbers.
Just last season, that 70-point, 15-rebound, 5-assist game, the first player to hit those marks ever in NBA history, B.A.
Hunter can't get it to go.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Maxey. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Joel Embiid with the board. It's George on the wing. Check by Mitchell. That gives him the lead.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
Now here's Garland. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston. Up top, Allen. Outside, Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Oubre. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
The Sixers trailing. Now Maxey. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Pass to Embiid. Over Allen. Embiid misses.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Drops in the three. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
This is what makes Mitchell such a tough cover, skilled at sticking it right off the dribble.
George outside. Now here's Embiid. Allen defending. Embiid against Allen. George for three. The rebound by Allen.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Oubre passes to George. Here's McCain. Over Mitchell. The Sixers again can't hit. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Hunter with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Hunter against Oubre. And Grant sitting at the midway point of the season now. As a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer. Whether it's games of consequence that magnify things, or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
The first one falls. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast. When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
And Philadelphia has possession. 6-point game. Maxey surveys. Up top, Embiid. Shot to stop the run. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Jarrett Allen.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there's big room for improvement.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Green is checked in. Wade, the pass to Mitchell. Takes a three. Cleveland again missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to George. Back to Maxey. It's stolen by Garland. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Plays like this prove why Garland is an all-star. This man is able to do it all by himself.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Embiid, a screen on Garland. Maxey gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
The Cavaliers lead by 4. Outside Mitchell. Garland against Maxey. They set the pick to the inside. Embiid with a steal. Deflects the pass. Here's George. No good on the shot. Green with the defensive effort. Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Drummond's checked in for the Sixers. Okoro is checked in for the Cavaliers. Maxey against Garland. Pass to Green. Okoro outside. 5 to shoot. Now here's George. Over Green. And George with the basket on the assist by Oubre.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
The Cavaliers leading. Outside Garland. To the paint. Here's Wade. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Look at Garland drawing the defense's attention just to give it away. Woo.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Drummond. Drummond with the screen. It's George on the drive. And the jam by George.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Okoro. No points so far. From deep, Mitchell. And he misses. Only 2 for 6.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Maxey against Garland. Kicks it to George. Puts it up. No good. That would have tied it. The Cavaliers have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Mitchell with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. That evens the score.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. There's a minute 47 left in the opening quarter. And he gets it back. Second chance shot. And it's laid up and in by Green. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Butler with the ball. Here's Yabusele. Jackson outside. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The size and skills of Embiid, look, it just makes him a tough cover. Sometimes you just got to foul the big fella.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
76ers trail by 3. Butler surveying the floor. Here's Yabusele. Jackson on the wing. Tipped. Stolen by Strus. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason. Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. There's Jackson with the three. They get it back. And here's Hunter for three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Cleveland finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And it's Butler with the ball for Philadelphia. Trailing by 8. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. On the court for the Cavaliers, they've got Max Strus. Dean Wade is out there with Javonte Green. Then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Jerome in at the point guard position. Well, Cleveland's shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Outside Strus. Wade, the pass to Jerome. And here's Hunter from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Yabusele. Rebounded by Green. Cleveland leading by 6. Hunter passes to Wade. And the shot's good. Wade's got his second bucket on the night.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to review the game plan. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't zap their energy for this game.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Jackson. No points yet. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
And Cleveland has possession, leading by 5. Here's Jerome. Butler covering. And here's Mobley. Now Strus. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. No coverage that time. Wade's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Butler. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's stolen by Hunter. Pass to Jerome. Down low. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
76ers trail by 11. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Butler. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Nifty move. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
The Cavaliers lead by 9. Here's Jerome. No made baskets yet. Mobley finds Strus. Here's Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jerome. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the inside. Yabusele parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
Well, you look at George. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
He hits the second from the line. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Embiid is screened on Strus. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Mobley. To the paint. The steal! And here's Garland. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Yabusele. It's a 10-point game. Over Garland. Yabusele hooked that.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Monday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
Green's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. And both free throws good for Mobley. 76ers trail by 10. Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. 11 points for him last game against Denver.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game. The free throw drops for Embiid.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
Pass to Garland. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Philadelphia has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's McCain, guarded by Garland. Embiid, high post. Here's Yabusele. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. Garland with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
76ers trail by 11. Here's McCain. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. George against Hunter. Driving to the basket. The rebound by Yabusele.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Embiid, high post. Shoots over Mobley. Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
Pass to Green. To the middle. Here's Okoro. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Okoro's got his first 2 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's George. 11 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Here's Yabusele. Green covering. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Let's see some of the numbers here for Tyrese Maxey.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And he knocks down the first one. And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxey's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Mitchell's checked in. He's off on the second. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
Now here's George. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Now here's Garland. Lets it go from deep. Okoro outside. Fires the 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, Yabusele. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Okoro passes to Green. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Here's McCain. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pass to Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And Garland is someone you must be aware of at all times, especially out on the perimeter.
Maxey against Garland. George outside. Over Okoro. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 14-6 run. Garland, no good. 76ers trail by 16. Here's George. Up and in on the layup. George has got 6 points.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Cleveland has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Maxey against Garland. Embiid high post. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland leading by 14. From deep, Mitchell. He can't hit that time. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And Maxey, here we go. The layup misses. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Now here's Mobley. He had 9 points in his last time out. And Okoro gets it to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The 76ers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. To the left side wing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. A clear look for Green. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Maxey. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers lead by 17. Garland, the pass to Green. Outside for Mitchell. From behind the arc. It's not going to go for him. Philadelphia shooting just around 41% in the second. To the paint. And stolen by Green. And he's going for the oop here. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Ahead. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one's on Darius Garland. First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 52 seconds left in the second. Outside Mitchell. Garland against Maxey. Garland looking around. Down low. Here's Mobley. Can't get it to fall. 76ers trail by 15. Here's McCain. That one goes. Count it. McCain's gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
The Cavaliers shooting just around 39% in the second quarter. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now Mitchell. He's got 10. Outside Garland. The 3 is up. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Cavaliers ahead, up by 16. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, they know the second unit has their backs. Like I've got you guys.
Hard to find a better bodyguard than a 7-foot sheriff. And now that we have some time, glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Hits the trifecta. McCain's got 9 points.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. From deep, Mobley. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Cleveland leading by 11. Outside Mitchell. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Can't cash it in from close range. Hunter against Maxey. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Mitchell, no good on the free throw. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Looking to end this cold spell.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Back to Maxey. Oubre against Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Cleveland leading by 11. On the take. And that one's good. Hunter's got 5 now.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Here's Maxey. He's got 5. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to McCain. Here's Embiid. Kicks it to George. Lets it go from deep. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Mitchell with the ball. 10 points for him. Now here's Hunter. Puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Hunter's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And when it comes to getting high percentage looks, here are the big men who know how to get it done. The fourth spot held by Jared Allen.
The challenge for bigs is not only to create high percentage looks, but to also finish consistently. This group, they do just that.
And this is a dependable group of low post scorers. They have incredible touch from close range.
76ers trail by 13. George, a screen on Garland. Up top, George. Knocked away. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. 12 points for him.
And Mitchell makes scoring look so easy. That jumper he's got is lethal.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Garland against Maxey. The floater. George for three. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The Cavaliers lead by 12. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Philadelphia on D. A 12-point game. Mobley up top. From deep. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Maxey on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Pass to McCain. Embiid, a screen on Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Out to Oubre. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Outside Garland. Mobley passes to Hunter. Back to Mobley. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
And both free throws good for Mobley. Here's Maxey. He's got 5. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Yeah, don't make a habit of this. We've seen games where Embiid shoots 20 free throws or more. He is so good at getting himself to the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Down by 15. Embiid, high post. Great D that time from Allen. The Cavaliers lead by 15. Pass to Hunter. Back to Allen. Garland up top from behind the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Right side, Hunter. Garland with a screen on George. Hunter passes to Mobley. Now Hunter. George defending. For 3, Allen. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 11. Here's McCain. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Hunter. This one for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
And Maxey, here we go. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
I just love the pace that Maxey plays at, constantly applying pressure to the defense.
The Cavaliers lead by 15. Outside Mitchell. From 13, rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. George finds Maxey. Pass to Embiid from the arc. Oh, Embiid knocking it down from downtown.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Garland. It's tipped. Second shot opportunity and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. He's got 10. Shot clock at 5. Here's George. Doesn't go that time. Hunter with some nice D. On the wing, Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
The kick out to Maxey. And that one good. Maxey's got 9.
And just making the defender look downright silly.
Oh, that's a move he'll be bragging about all night. It's going to be online everywhere. Anytime you get a guy on the ground, you've got the right to talk some trash.
Allen with a screen on Maxey. To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And Allen's agility is so impressive. Solid at finding ways to score off any screen and roll.
76ers trail by 15. And here is Maxey. 9 points in the game, down low. Embiid elevates.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Wade, the pass to Mitchell, takes a three. The rebound by Embiid.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Embiid, a screen on Garland. And what a breakout fourth year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up. What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. Both free throws good from Maxey. Cleveland leading by 11. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Fast break, Philadelphia. Pass to Grimes. 5 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Green is checked in. That one's no good. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Green.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the line. Then he drops a first.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Sixers. Butler comes in for Maxey. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Strus, he's checked in for Darius Garland. Embiid, a screen on Hunter. To the paint. Here's Yabusele. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. They set the pick. There goes Embiid. Soft touch off the glass. Embiid's got 9 points now in the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 17 points was their biggest margin. There's the three. Rebound by Philadelphia.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Yabusele. The three. It's rebounded by Wade. Pass to Hunter. Gets it to go from the corner. Hunter's got 16 points.
The defense has no answer for him at this moment.
76ers trail by 12. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Jackson on the wing. Here's Yabusele. He's got 5. Jackson, the pass to Grimes. Deflected! Fast break, Cleveland for the finish. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, just electric.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Grimes. Three-pointer. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Here's Yabusele. To halt the run. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And he makes a first. A different look for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Green, and Jerome subbed in for Mitchell. And that's good as he hits both shots. Cleveland leading by 15. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wade. 7 points in the game. They set a pick. Here's Hunter. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Embiid inside, covered by Mobley.
Yeah, Embiid just terrorizes defenses on the inside. Good luck guarding the big fella.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip. And the first one at the line is good. And Embiid drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Strus the pass to Wade. Fires for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Javonte Green. Darius Garland is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Dean Wade, and it's Mobley in at the 5 spot. 76ers trail by 15. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Cavaliers lead by 14. And here's Strus outside. He buries it from 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Philadelphia has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup.
Come get it, come get it.
Embiid, a screen on Strus. Jackson finds Embiid. Back to Jackson. Takes the 3. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 4 assists in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Garland, the pass to Strus. And Cleveland, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 17-point game. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Jackson. Here's Embiid, covered by Mobley. Embiid inside. Mobley's on him. Embiid can't hit. Cleveland leading by 17. Garland with the ball. Embiid covers. There's the triple. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Garland against Butler. Jackson with a screen on Garland. Pass to Grimes. Screen by Embiid. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Embiid's got 30.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
Outside Strus. Back to Garland. Fires the three. It doesn't go for him. 76ers trail by 17. Here's Jackson. And that one's good.
And challenging the defense inside, Jackson with no fear.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And the 76ers making a change here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Strus the pass to Mobley. Here's Wade. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Strus against Jackson. Pass to McCain. Inside. Stolen by Mobley. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And it's hammered home by Green.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
76ers trail by 19. And here's Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Pass to McCain. Embiid, a screen on Garland. McCain shot is off. The Cavaliers lead by 19. On the wing, Green. Jackson outside. Over Mobley. The Sixers again can't hit. Cleveland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Strus the pass to Garland. Back to Strus. The three. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 8 now on the night. For Philadelphia, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. And miss after miss right now. The Cavs have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Shot is up. Rebound by the 76ers. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
Cleveland leading by 23. Now here's Garland. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Jackson. Down low. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 6th assist of the night. Here's McCain. Up top, Embiid. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
A nice shot by McCain.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Allen outside. Back to Mitchell. 4-3. He can't get it to go. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one's on Darius Garland. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And Cleveland making a change here. Green is checked in. Now here's Mitchell. The D's right on him. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McCain. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Throws it up high. Tipped away. Maxey on the wing, guarded by Garland, and the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. For Cleveland, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Allen a screen. Garland against Maxey. Pass to Allen.
Get there.
And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch. And those second-chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Hunter. Allen with a screen on Oubre. And Hunter, here we go. The shot, no good. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Here's Maxey. Hangs. And the layup is up and in.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
Now Garland. Pass to Hunter. And here's Allen. Embiid covers. Out to Mobley. Garland against Oubre. Garland, no good.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
A deep 3. McCain shot is off. Cleveland leading by 20. Here's Allen. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jarrett Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Hunter with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Hunter can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. McCain rejected by Mitchell.
With enthusiasm. When Mitchell gets a chance to block it, he embraces that moment.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's McCain. Check by Mitchell. Pass to Embiid. Over Hunter. Oubre.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Embiid. The 76ers shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. And Maxey, here we go. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
The Cavaliers lead by 21. Outside Garland. Allen outside. Hunter against Oubre. Pass to Mobley. Clock at 6. Allen with a screen on Oubre. And here's Hunter from the arc. Paul George pulls it in. George has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Garland. And Maxey, here we go. Mobley with the block. Outside Mitchell. Now here's Mobley. 1:56 left to play in the fourth quarter. Hunter can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 21. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Maxey, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 21. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Wade, he's checked in for Jarrett Allen. Green comes in for Hunter. Okoro is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland. Here's Jackson. Outside Butler. There's the drive. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Cavaliers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Evan Mobley.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
Thompson, he's checked in for Mobley. Drummond finds Butler. Here's Grimes. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. Over Okoro. Philadelphia with another miss.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Outside, Green. Back to Wade. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
First free throw is good. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Strus is checked in. Butler hits them both. So it's the Cavaliers now. Pass to Wade. And here is Green. To the inside. Jerome. Here's Wade. He makes it from the left block.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Philadelphia with another miss.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And that one misses. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Puts up a deep three. No good. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Evan Mobley.